guys, what is up? The Press Start Podcast here. My name is Nate Sarazola.
I'm DJ Stanhope.
And I'm John Shoemaker.
And this is the Press Start Podcast.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
do this. All right. Huge video gaming news this week, guys.
As always.
Actually, not as
for
always.
like the next couple of months before it just becomes dead time.
Seriously,
in between
before
games.
we're literally just in here trying to talk about anything at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd be like, so how's your PC?
Yeah.
Is it still working?
So
Yeah.
I
I
played a
don't know.
game the other day. It was fun. We
Yeah.
literally just talked about the game I was playing last week, but you know.
Yeah. We're just going to talk about The Division for the rest of the
Oh
month.
God,
Dude.
no.
By the way,
no.
The Division open beta starts next week, guys.
Yeah.
Definitely don't hit that up. Because
So
it's
expect
not
no
not
more
worth it.
time of us talking about it because
Yeah,
I'm kind of done talking
because
about
it's
it.
not worth
going
it.
to be a good game. Okay, so today we're going to start off with a little bit of Quantum Break talk. It's the new game that was supposed to be an Xbox One exclusive, but then they're like, hey, guess what? It's going to be on Windows 10.
Wah, wah, wah.
So
Only Windows 10?
yes, only Windows 10.
So I don't get to play Quantum Break
Unless
because
you want
I
to
don't.
upgrade to Windows 10.
No, I do not want to do that. I am nice and comfy with my Windows 8. I just finally got used to it.
Yeah, but you gotta upgrade to Windows 10 because
They don't have it on floppy disks anymore.
Oh God.
yeah, okay, but it's gonna be like 1 million floppy disks, and you don't want that. So, Quantum Break, it's gonna be a huge game. It's one of the really first big AAA titles that's gonna take full effect of DirectX 12, which was released with
Yeah.
Windows 10, which is their big pushing point for everybody to switch. Hey, switch, go to DirectX 12 because it's gonna be huge. And then they hasn't been a game since the launch, really, that's like fully utilized it and a big AAA title.
It's
Although
still semi-early into Windows 10.
Now
to be
there's
fair.
supposed to be some like overhead strategic game that's supposed to take like full advantage.
of everything.
Yeah. I don't remember what it's called and I'm blanking out.
It's called Is Something, right? Like that's the one.
Oh,
I don't
sure,
remember.
I would like to
Yeah,
say
because
yes.
I remember there was like it was like talked about this week on all the gaming.
Yeah, and
websites.
it's
I know
literally
what you're
supposed
talking
to
about now.
take complete and full advantage of
Yeah,
the DirectX 12.
I bet you I could find it here. But
You probably could.
before we go into more about that game, so I want to talk about Quantum Break and its ridiculous PC requirements.
Seriously.
I
Okay,
don't-
what are they?
Okay, so here are the minimum requirements, right? So OS Windows 10, obviously, because you got to have DirectX 12. You
Right.
can't get it unless you have Windows 10. You got to have an Intel i5.
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
I got this
minimums.
like 3 times over.
Yeah, but it's like 2.7 gigahertz. You know, like a pretty good one, right? Their GPU, which is surprisingly high for minimum specs.
Just kidding. No,
is,
I'm not.
Is a GeForce GTX 760.
That's
which
what
is
I have right now.
more-
And that's it.
That's
For
more
a
intense than
minimum.
mine right now, so I'm a little bit concerned. You know, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 2 gigabytes of VRAM, 55 gigabytes of hard drive space, which means the game's probably about 40 gigabytes.
Right.
Plus that 15 gigs for things.
And that's minimum.
Yeah, that's minimum. All right. So here's the ridiculous part. The recommended specs. I want to know how well this actually follows this, right? So here are the recommended specs, right? An Intel Core i5 4690, which is one of the new 6th generation Skylakes, right? At 3.9 gigahertz, right? Okay, I got that, right?
Right.
Here's their GPU recommended, right? NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970.
Jesus Christ.
That's high end. Those things like cost like at least $400 from just like their
Yeah.
low end ones.
And that's just
Yeah.
a recommended.
Yeah, and then the RAM, 16 gigabytes of RAM, guys. This is gonna be. I think if this is actually gonna follow the recommended specs, we're gonna start seeing the push to wanting to have 32 gigabytes of RAM in your
Seriously.
machine. Because
I-
before that, 16 gigs was.
I don't
You
have
know?
that issue. I can go up to 128.
I can go up to
Must
like
be
a
nice.
million, but
I have 10 slots.
why do you have 10 slots? Do you have a server machine? Gosh,
I
man.
kind of do. I built it unintentionally. It just happened.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Accidentally built.
Accidentally
Dude,
have 18.
Literally,
private
I
lanes in
dumped
it.
probably most of my money into just the motherboard. Just the motherboard. That was it.
Then you made a mistake, sir. You're
But now
not
you don't
funded-
have Windows 10, so you can't
Yeah,
even play.
so
Well, it's okay. I don't have my floppy disk driver anymore to install it, so we're
that's true.
fine. We're fine. I don't need Windows 10.
hashtag rehashing old jokes. All right. So it recommends 4 gigabytes of VRAM, which obviously comes with the 970. They don't even make the 970s with 2 gigs anymore, I don't think.
No, they actually never have.
I
They've
thought they
always-
did. They used to be 2
Oh,
gigs. Yeah,
you know
like
what?
back when
Yeah,
they first came out.
and it was only like a couple of months before they
'Cause-
stopped it.
Yeah, because
Which those are limited edition, by the way. If you can find
Yeah.
them, they're worth more than what they actually were purchased
well, yeah,
for.
because I remember like the 970 was meant to be like the budget version of the 980. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
so that's why
Yeah.
they would give 2 gig versions.
Uh-huh.
But okay, so here's the crazy part though: the ultra specs, right? Recommended for ultra setting on this game is an Intel Core i7 4790, 4 gigahertz, right? The GPU is an NVIDIA GeForce 980 Ti, right? That's not just the 980, that's the Ti, like the super crazy upgraded
Oh
version,
my
right?
God.
I'm not even going to talk about AMD because AMD has a million things and you're better off just buying NVIDIA.
Seriously.
Hashtag
Yeah.
not sponsored. But they want you to not have a 4 gig 980 Ti, right? Which most people have. They want you to have a 6 gig 980 Ti. You know how much those cost? Like upwards around $700 to $800.
My God.
That's like 3 of my CPUs in one. You know, that's crazy. Yeah, I can't even imagine having that. I don't want that. That's not my life.
This is a game for serious PC gamers only.
Yeah, right. So with those being in mind, that's what they recommend so far. We don't know if that's actually what they're gonna run on. You know, like if that's really, or if it's just inflated to make the game look really good. You
the
know,
biggest thing for me, honestly, that I think is going to break a lot of people is the Windows 10, because I know a
Yeah.
lot of people who refuse to go Windows 10.
which I
Yeah.
don't understand why. I like Windows 10.
I'm on
I don't
Windows
know.
10. I
There's-
don't mind it.
There's a few things where I'm like, okay, I wish like this wasn't running all the time, and I wish I could stop a lot of these functions,
Right.
which you can. You just have to go through a million steps, and it's not worth it. But granted, Windows 7 is still the best OS in the entire world. I don't care what
Absolutely.
anybody
And that's
says.
just it. Most of the people that I've heard that say that they refuse to go Windows 10 are on Windows 7.
Yeah,
still.
like Windows 7, trust me, like there was a point like when Windows 10 first came out when I was like, man, I wish I hadn't upgraded. But then as they're slowly like fixing it, and then they had the complete overhaul of Windows 10
Yeah.
a couple months ago, it's been seamless. And I love using Cortana and things like that. I use it all the time.
Uh-huh.
So I like Windows 10. You guys should upgrade if you haven't already. No offense, Sean.
No, I just got to come with my Windows 8.1. No.
Finally got used to 8.1.
Finally, it's
No, no,
been
no.
like a year and a half.
Yeah,
10
but
is-
10 is like Windows, the good parts of 8, because there were good parts of 8 and 8.1. Don't get me wrong.
It functioned. That
there
was
was,
it.
there was like 3 or 4 things that were good with Windows 8, right? And the rest of it is basically Windows 7. Like it feels
Yeah.
really good with
Mm-hmm.
some of the things that I really liked from Windows 8, like the live tiles and things
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
that's the one
And-
thing Windows 8 really actually
Yeah.
was cool.
And if you have like a tablet machine, it switches between tablet and desktop mode really seamlessly, and
Uh-huh.
it
Okay.
works. Like the
'Cause that
tablet
was
mode works.
The biggest
Yeah.
thing about Windows 8 for me was it was really built for the tablet touchscreen type laptop. You could tell
Yeah.
that they really built it
Well,
the
yeah, and,
interface for
you
those
know,
types
Yeah.
of machines.
If you didn't have, like, if you had Windows 7 running on a tablet, that would suck.
Oh yeah,
Windows
like,
7 would suck
when,
on a tablet.
that's why tablets never went off with Windows 7. Like they
No.
tried them and they were just terrible because
Uh-huh.
they just didn't work. But that's why they wanted to do with the Windows 8. They wanted to bring back that tablet, right? But with focusing on tablets, you sacrifice your desktop.
Exactly.
Windows 10 does a really good job
At
mixing
finding that
between the
happy
two.
medium?
Yeah, it
Okay.
finds that happy medium really well.
All right, then maybe I'll look at it.
Yeah, if you're
Consider it.
If you don't
I
like
mean-
Windows 8, definitely. If you're on Windows 8, definitely won't.
Well,
upgrade
dude,
to
I
Windows 10.
literally just spent like 6 hours re-downloading Windows 8 when I had to clean slate my computer 4 days ago.
Yeah, Windows
That's
10
rough.
probably
I
won't
cried.
make you do that.
I cried.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely upgrade to Windows 10. Not even for this game alone, but just like for DirectX 12 and
Just-
Yeah.
all your drivers and even VR. Like VRs are gonna start pushing
Yeah.
that Windows 10
Yeah.
only, you know, and things are just gonna stop like supporting Windows 7, Windows 8, just because if people want to develop on Windows or on DirectX 12 and they really want to take advantage of it, you gotta have Windows 10.
Uh-huh.
You can't have anything else. So that's that, you know. The other thing about Quantum Break that I think is really funny is all the Xbox One fanboys crying and canceling their pre-orders because, oh no, it's not an Xbox One exclusive anymore.
Oh, no.
It's on Windows 10, which runs on Xbox One. Are you serious, people? Come on. Get over it. Windows 10 is on Xbox One. It's basically the same thing. It's not like every PC user is going to get it. Only the Windows 10 ones. You know,
And-
you're...
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
why does it matter if it's not an exclusive? Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's still a Microsoft only exclusive.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not on anything else.
Yeah, it's not like they went, well, it's going to be a Microsoft or a Xbox exclusive, and then changed our mind. We're going to go to PlayStation too.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, I think Microsoft and the developers of Quantum Break are seeing the people canceling their Xbox One orders as kind of a joke, because I guarantee you, it's a inverse ratio.
Yeah.
Where the more people take out of like their Xbox One players, the more people get it on PC.
Exactly.
You know?
At the very least, it's balancing out.
Because all the PC gamers are looking at all the Xbox One guys and they're laughing their heads off right now. They're like, "You idiots!"
Yeah.
So that game's gonna be really good. I should probably explain to you what Quantum Break is, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
kind of
probably.
over here like, I know
Yeah.
it's a good game.
I've been
Don't
talking
know
about this
what it
entire
is.
time. Okay, so basically what Quantum Break is it's kind of like a first-person-y shooter. Like, you got to save your wife from not dying anymore, and police are chasing after you, things
Anymore?
like that.
Anymore?
Yeah, because you got to go back and you got to save her or something.
Oh,
like that.
Okay,
okay.
Quantum Break, time
Yeah,
travel,
that makes
got
sense.
it.
Basically, like, the whole thing, if you watch the
Should have
trailer-
known as an applied physics major, quantum.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't make
Oh,
that
we got
class
I
this
got to bring
morning?
up something about physics, too, after I finish.
Oh,
this.
great.
But basically,
I'm busted.
Yeah, but basically, like, you could freeze time and, like, go back in time and fix things and stuff like
Word,
that.
okay.
Basically, you want to get your wife back. I don't even know the entire story of it, but that's the general gist of it. It looks really fun. It looks like the mechanics going to be really interesting.
Okay.
But going back on the physics thing, did you guys see Albert Einstein's theory of relativity has been confirmed? Did you
Really?
guys see that?
I
Yeah.
didn't.
Did you see that? Yeah. Oh yeah, we have a
More or
shadow
less.
in here.
Yes.
If you want to go on mic 3, we could probably get in here. If you
Yeah.
wanna talk about it.
Come on, hop on in.
Come on. You got to introduce yourself. You know. Welcome to the Press Start podcast.
Thanks, guys. What a friendly group here.
Yeah. So I saw that you got excited when I brought that up. So basically, what happened was 2 black holes intercepted with each other, and they created gravity waves.
Yep.
And that
That's
basically
right. Okay, I do
proved
remember that. Never
everything
mind.
about Einstein's theory. And I thought that was really cool. I saw that. I don't know if you want to weigh in on that.
Oh, I just heard on NPR and that they were measuring the waves and yeah, pretty cool. It was like the scientists they were talking with. They're like, "This is the most exciting moment in my entire career." So I thought, okay, it's got to be big.
It's a big
Yeah,
deal.
it's
Yeah.
a big deal. So I'm super excited about that. That's pretty cool. Just for the science community. I know it's not gamer related and it's completely off topic.
But it's cool.
Quantum
Yeah.
relates.
Quantum theory of relativity, gravity. We could now look at dark matter. Dark matter video games confirmed in real life.
Sure.
Oh, God. you went there.
It was
okay.
It was
I
a
always
roundabout
go
way to
there.
get there,
I
but we got
know.
there.
there. Listen, all it takes is the first 15 minutes and I get there.
I know. It's so bad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to our audience who has to endure with my terrible jokes.
What audience? There's nobody listening.
Yeah,
to
nobody
us.
watches this.
Hey, we're listening.
Yeah,
That
we have
doesn't
4
work.
I'll be
people-
your audience.
Yay! So, yeah, I guess that's that with everything in Quantum Break. I guess we're probably gonna go into the break here really soon. Stick around. We got more video game news like XCOM and Watch Dogs and Assassin's Creed and
Watch Dogs.
Yeah, Watch Dogs is coming back. The terrible video game that Ubisoft made. It's coming back. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah. Aren't you so excited?
Yeah. So, we're going to go into the break, guys. See you in a little bit. Hey, guys. Welcome back to the Press Start podcast, where we talk about video games and then get off topic really quickly.
Well, that would be my expertise.
Yep. That's mine, too. That's the whole gist of our show.
That's yeah.
Just random tangents
We
about
start
video
on video
games.
games and end up wherever we might
talk
wander.
about the theory of relativity. All right. So, I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of want to talk a little bit about XCOM 2.
Oh, I'm totally down to talk
Yeah.
about XCOM 2.
Because you
I have
played
no-
it.
I've played it. I'm angry with it.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit of your story about having limited amount of turns in the game.
Okay, so
what?
you know, in XCOM, you didn't really have to worry about as much about moving quickly, right? Like the strategy
Yeah.
in XCOM was move a little bit in Overwatch and just defense your way through the game, right?
More or less, yeah.
Essentially, like XCOM 2, 95% of the missions you have to get through in a certain amount of turns. You have to get like all the way across the map and secure this objective in like 8 turns.
Well, I'm glad I did not spend money on it.
It forces you into the combat. You can't just sit back defensively anymore.
But that sounds like fun.
It is. It's fun and infuriating and stressful, and it kills my anxiety a little
Wait,
bit.
so you're that camper on COD, aren't you?
No, I'm the guy that runs out with a pistol and dies every 5 seconds in COD.
Oh,
Because
okay,
I
that
don't
makes
play
more sense.
COD, because I'm really
you
bad
want to
at
know
it.
my most fun experience with XCOM 2 so far?
Yes,
I
please.
missed an 88% shot, and my whole squad got wiped. And I exited the game very quickly.
That sounds like XCOM.
Yeah, I was so angry.
Are you playing on the extreme mode where you
No,
lose
I
everybody?
am save scumming the crap out of this game right now.
Are you playing on easy mode or normal mode?
I'm on normal mode.
Okay, good.
I didn't go easy little baby mode at least.
All right.
But I have save scummed the crap out of this game. I will admit that.
sounds great. Don't worry. I did a rage quit similar to that when playing FIFA.
Oh,
I lost.
man.
I was losing my first match in FIFA, and I was like, I can't ruin my perfect score, so I force quit the game. And guess what? When you force quit, it doesn't save your game.
All right.
Yeah, so I still have a perfect score. I'm a terrible
So-
human being.
Yeah, you are.
With XCOM, though, I mean, if you want, I can go into like a minor story spoiler as far as what XCOM 2 is based around.
That's fine. I mean,
If you don't really know now, you should be kind of
True.
ashamed.
Listeners, if you don't want a spoiler for XCOM 2, step away
Mute.
from your laptop.
Mute.
Yeah.
I'll put a little annotation in the YouTube version where we it'll skip this
Yeah.
entire XCOM.
So anyway, so in the first game, by the end of it, like the humans won, right? Like you defeated whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
XCOM 2, you find out that was all actually in your mind.
Oh, nice.
The aliens implanted a chip into your brain.
Okay, well, that's what that starts off at.
That
so.
simulated this combat, and they used what they studied in your head as a way to actually defeat the humans.
Nice.
So the aliens won, and then partnered like with our government, and you're part of a small rebel group
Right.
trying to wipe them out still.
Hence,
and that's the basis of
XCOM as in like excommunication.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds like
so
a great
basically
game.
everything that you
Gotta
do
play
in the
it.
first game is just irrelevant because it's all in your mind, and you didn't actually save Earth. 'Cause
I
you
hate
suck.
games. I hate games that are like that. It's so useless. You do all this time. You're like, that's why I hate Assassin's Creed. It's completely useless.
Yeah, it's no.
But yeah, so that's XCOM 2. It's a lot of fun. I have some frame issues on it, definitely.
Yeah.
But I'm just playing it on my laptop, so
Okay,
I have
yeah.
frame issues on like basically everything.
Yeah, because the specs aren't too bad.
No, there is some long load screens that I've noticed pretty much across the board as far as when I'm playing it and when other people are playing it
Yeah.
on their more legitimate machines. There's some pretty long load screens with it, which is kind of annoying in today's day and age, but that's also because we're all just kind of impatient and want to just play the game.
Yeah, I mean, people got through with it with GTA 5.
Exactly.
GTA 5 loading screens, you could write a paper, do some homework, listen to a couple songs, and then still have to wait for the game to load.
Overall, though, the game's a lot of fun. I am having fun with it, despite wanting to throw my laptop through the window on a few occasions.
But I mean, that's XCOM in every turn-based strategy in the world. so-
Exactly. And sometimes you're going to miss an 88% shot. That's why there's that 12%, I guess. I just don't want to be that 12%
Yeah,
anymore.
but you're going to because it's XCOM. And guess what? That 12% is more like 78%.
I swear
so.
to
Yeah.
God.
So that's XCOM. I haven't played 2 yet because I'm broke and can't buy 2. I played a lot of 1, and I went back and played even more 1. My next run through is going to be the super hardcore mode where people actually die and you don't
Right.
get them back.
Uh-huh.
Because that's what makes XCOM fun.
It is.
That. So
The possibility of just failing entirely.
yeah, and that's great.
And I guess another note on XCOM 2, the first mod, because they hired the modders to
Oh,
work
yeah.
on the game. The first official mod of XCOM 2 was a corgi gun.
Of course.
It was
Why wouldn't it be a corgi
It was
gun?
a gun that was a corgi. I think it shot. I don't think it shot bullets. It shot maybe mini corgis at the aliens or something.
I mean, really,
It
out of
was
all
something
things
weird.
it could shoot, that's what they decided on.
Yep. That was the first official mod of XCOM 2.
Okay.
That's how you
corgi gun.
XCOM 2, everybody.
I mean, I
Welcome to PC
guess
gaming.
I guess it could be, like comparison to what was it? Dead Space with the foam finger.
Oh yeah.
Where he literally just goes pew 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 and then bangs sometimes and it literally destroys. It's like the best thing.
It's the greatest thing in the world. That's the only reason why that it makes it worth to beat that game on every difficulty.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So Let's see. What's a good segue here? Let's talk about the Dying Light expansive
Oh my
pack. That's
God.
How much?
$10 million. $10 million.
For a small loan of $10 million.
Dude, my car's not even worth that.
Nobody's car is worth that.
Yeah.
There's
I
not a
bought my
single-
car like 2 years ago.
I
not
don't know
value.
if I will see $10 million over the entire course of my life.
Nope. So basically, that's so much money. So basically, what this pack is you're essentially funding the Dying Light movie, which entails.
John's confused.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, hey, confirmed Dying Light movie.
No, I knew that, but I'm like, I don't want to be sponsoring their movie. No, I will be doing it by watching.
$10 million.
it.
but listen,
You're basically paying for the movie.
You're not just sponsoring the movie, man. You're going to be a supporting actor with dialogue. You're going to have
Ooh.
dialogue. That's right. Not just screen time, but dialogue.
It's
You're going to
not-
get
it's not $10 million worth.
No, not
Hold on,
we're not done yet. You're going to get acting lessons. You're going to get your own personal luxury trailer for the
Luxury.
set.
That-
Luxury.
Just for the set, though. You don't
Yeah.
get to keep it.
No,
No.
you probably get to keep it. Maybe.
What
don't
am
know.
I going to do with a trailer that was... All right, whatever.
You're
go
going
on.
to park it in your house and then live in it
In
for the
my
rest of your life.
house?
You're going to sell it for the $10 million.
That is gonna be my house after I spent $10 million.
That's why they're giving you the trailer. You're also going to get parkour lessons because you could hashtag hardcore parkour your life into oblivion. It's John, stop shaking your head. I'm going to make bad jokes for the rest of my life. That's my purpose in this life.
Oh, it's so sad.
You get
It was driving lessons.
yeah,
somewhere.
driving lessons. You get to go drive off an off-road course and you get to keep the car because you're also going to have to default in the car to get your $10 million to spend on the game. You get your world tour for the movie when it comes out. They're going to do world tours and things like that because, I mean, zombie movie.
Sure.
Sure.
I guess.
And then you get an original script signed by the cast. But the cast hasn't been announced yet, so that's going to be either
So
really
you don't
good
know
or
yet.
worthless.
Or you're just going to sign your own name because you can.
8 times because they're not
So yeah, for $10 million, I mean, the only thing I think about this is that if someone legitimately thinks they have a chance in the movie industry, for a small loan of $10 million, this could be your start.
Yeah, but who's going to raise $10 million?
That's just it. I don't know where they expect anybody.
If you're making $10 million, you've already made it. Like
Donald
that's the
Trump,
thing.
where are you? Do you want to be in Dying Light?
Yeah,
Donald Trump.
Kim Kardashian,
Yeah.
Perez Hilton.
Segway time, Kanye West.
Oh yeah, Kanye West can buy his thing too. And guess what? Kanye West is coming out with a video game. That's right.
Oh.
Kanye West game about his mom going to heaven.
Kanye West at his Kanye best.
Man, I
Someone
cited
had
that
to
one.
say it. Someone had to say it.
Yep. So
Put
yeah.
this game to the Kanye test.
And he's on his Kanye quest. Have you guys actually seen
Gotta
the one
catch
where
'em
he's like,
all.
have you seen the one where he's asleep in the, like, on the plane and he's like snuggled up with blankets? And it's like on, like, Reddit and
Full,
it's like,
like,
yes.
post, yeah.
It's like,
Taking a
solid
Kanye rest in his Kanye nest.
Yes. Oh, it's so bad.
All right, bad
Man.
Kanye West jokes aside.
What would we do without Kanye West? What would this world be without Kanye West?
Honestly, I think I'd survive. But
Yeah,
that's besides the
A-okay.
I
point.
wouldn't. I don't know what I'd do with myself if there was no Kanye West and the Church of Jesus.
Oh,
Get me
gosh.
started.
No.
Yeah, so
Oh, no.
apparently Kanye West
Oh,
is making
yeah.
a game about his mom going to heaven.
I mean, he's
I didn't-
already made an app
Yeah.
that was, I mean, I guess it was kind of successful probably. He compared himself to Steve Jobs because of it.
Yeah.
Well, he compared himself to God at one point, too.
That's true.
so-
Kanye West will compare himself
Really?
to pretty much anybody.
Yeah.
But guys, we have to take a step back and realize the true purpose of this game. Kanye West is thinking about someone else besides himself.
What?
Yeah. It shows that he has true compassion and love in his life.
No,
I
you
still
kidding?
doubt
He's
that.
I
trying
don't
to
know.
no, he's trying to compete with Kim Kardashian's app. Like he's trying to compete with her. It's not another person. No, he's being competitive.
Yeah.
It is about his mom going to heaven, so there is some
Yeah,
sentimental
I mean,
value to it.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Money off of it? I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly. It's Kanye West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I can't say I'm gonna buy it. That's for sure.
I'm gonna look at it like a screenshot at some point and then laugh because Kanye West made a game and then
call it
go
good.
away.
And then that'll be my experience with the Kanye West video game. Do we even have a name for it?
It's Kanye West that is Kanye Best.
Go
his
on a Kanye quest with
quest.
Kanye West.
I don't know. I didn't look at the article.
it's
I didn't
so
really care. I saw Kanye West was making a game about his mom going to heaven. I was like, that's enough for me.
That's
That's
about
enough
all I
content
need
for
to
about
see.
5 minutes on the show.
Dumped half of that on a YouTube thing,
Yep.
video, whatever,
That's
picture.
about 5 minutes of content for us and another 2 minutes of terrible Kanye West jokes.
I know.
God.
There we go. 7 minutes covered of us rambling about nothing. I mean, we don't have a lot of time because that would have been a perfect segue to go into Amazon, but we'll hit that after the break.
All right, we
I
have
guess
2 minutes.
I mean, we could pump something out pretty quick.
Yo, let's pump out how Ubisoft decided that they're gonna make another sequel to a terrible game, Watch Dogs.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
Dude,
brilliant
fantastic.
idea.
10
I
out
got
of
it.
10.
I got it free with my graphics card and wanted money back. Like it just was that bad.
I bought it for $5 and felt cheated.
I borrowed it from a friend, played like 20 minutes of it, and I was already kind of bored. And I was
Did you
just
feel
like,
cheated?
I felt cheated. I was like, man, I want my 20 minutes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked the game. I was like, all right, I could get into the story. But an hour in, I fell through the map 5 times in a row, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm never playing this game again.
What
And
were you
installed
playing
the
it
game.
on?
PC.
Okay.
So-
I was playing it on PS3, was the system that I borrowed it for.
Yeah.
I didn't run into any glitches like that, but I was just bored with it, honestly.
Yeah.
It just wasn't that interesting to me.
Yeah, I hope they make a better story, and I hope they don't Ubisoft it and make it like you get
DLC
half
after
a story,
DLC.
but you could get the other half of the story and an expansion for $80 with a DLC pass.
Yeah.
For $60 on a game that failed the first time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't even know of anybody that owns the game that's actually beaten it 100%.
I couldn't even play. Like I stopped it. I no longer have it downloaded because
I couldn't progress to the story mode because of bugs. Like
Yeah.
no,
It's hard
I don't
to
think
progress when you fall
anybody
through the
has
map.
Beaten that game because you physically can't beat it.
Like one of the
Maybe
parts.
that's the gimmick. It's a game that can't be beaten.
Ooh.
Maybe that's what they were going for.
No, I think it's just a piece of trash.
I tried, Ubisoft. What do you want from me?
No, this is a piece of trash. Hey, but Ubisoft, if you'd like to sponsor us, the Press Start Podcast. Bring back the sponsor cast. Let's do
Yes.
this. All right. With enough Watchdog rants and how Ubisoft is making a really bad idea, we're going to go into the commercial break here. Catch you guys after the break. Hey, guys. Welcome back to the Press Start Podcast.
Howdy. Sorry, I kind
No, you're good. That was my bad.
No, it's fine.
We're going to talk about some things.
Some stuff?
Some
stuff.
stuffs.
stuff's
so,
about.
if you guys haven't heard, Amazon earlier this week unleashed their new gaming engine, their quote-unquote AAA gaming engine, Lumberyard.
Kind of an odd name.
Yeah, an odd
Especially
name.
for an online distribution store.
Yeah, but-
Lumberyard.
Lumberyard.
Here's the thing about it, though. It's freaking brilliant,
Yeah.
right? Because you look at the AAA market right now, right? The AAA, I hate that term, by the way.
Yeah.
I just have to use it so people know what I'm talking about. But the AAA thing is just a bunch of sequels to games that you know are going to sell. Nobody wants to invest in this because,
Right.
and nobody wants to produce this because a lot of the engines are really expensive. Amazon has their engine; it's 100% free, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only real main catch is that if you don't have enough money to support your own servers for like online play, you have
Right.
to run through Amazon's web services, which will cost you money.
Right.
But if you're making AAA games, and you're already doing this, and you could release new IPs, like this could be huge for developers to release new IPs and try new things because it's free.
Yeah.
And they have their own dedicated servers already that they don't have to worry about it. And you also don't need a server if you have a single player game.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah.
That's really cool.
Exactly.
Actually.
Here's the thing. It's 100% free. You can look through all the terms and conditions, everything. There is nothing that will cost you money on this. And here's the greater part about it. It supports so many things. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, like, earlier this year, Amazon had some really weird buys, right? They bought Crytek, which their
Yeah.
engine is based off of. It's based off the Cryo engine, the Crytek engine,
Right.
right? But basically, as it gets developed, it's going to be a completely separate thing. But they bought Crytek so they could have their engine. They bought the studio that made one of the fighting games. I forgot what it's called, but they bought it so they could use their online latency and like their code for their online gaming, because fighting games are really the only true like connected multiplayer experience, because fighting games come down to the single frame.
Yeah.
If you have even a single frame stutter, you could lose matches.
Seriously,
so
yeah.
They bought the company that made the best programming for it. They bought Twitch. A lot of people thought that was such a weird buy. You know, they bought a bunch of these gaming.
Such a brilliant buy.
Yeah,
right?
no,
Yeah,
honestly, that is
brilliant
probably best
buy.
thing.
But everybody's like, they keep on buying all these developers and these engine things, and everybody's like, what do they want to do with this? Oh,
Right.
this is money. Nobody saw this coming.
Yeah.
This hit us like a freight train going 80 miles per hour, right? You never saw it coming. And it's huge. I love it. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's completely free.
I'm really excited just to see what can come out of this.
Oh yeah, like I'm super excited to see like this whole mesh of no longer having AAA indie titles.
Yeah.
You know, like it's all gonna be just developing again. You know, there's
Uh-huh.
not gonna be this weird division of people like making their own thing or having to spend a bunch of money
Right.
on like a single indie title, but it never goes anywhere, or it shuts down after a while, or like nobody really backs it because it's like investors aren't willing to put in the money. Like big investors, like you could kickstart a game all day, but you really want the big investors to invest in your game. You know, someone to buy your company. But I mean, it's huge and it's absolutely free, and it's fantastic. I love every part about this, and I love what Amazon has done. They brought the gaming market back to the sector, like to the individual public market, essentially.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's not going to
It
be
allows
run.
you-
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You go ahead.
No.
I'm sorry.
You
No.
have fun with your rant. We're
No,
good.
no, you go.
Well, no, like that's the thing is that with this, we kind of go throwback to, you know, where you get to customize and build your own individual thing in some shape or form.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. And the other thing too is that it's got mod support to it already. It's mod support's built into it. You know, and a lot of these things that developers really like to have, like iDarb has a lot of the Twitch plays and things like that. Since Amazon owns like 90% of the companies now, their engine theoretically is going to be one of the biggest engines out there, and it's going to be the best thing created. You know, people are going to create amazing things out of this. You know, it's no longer going to be indie games, like quote unquote indie games aren't going to be like small little side scrollers or like little tiny 3D things, but they don't go anywhere. Like it could expand huge on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm excited to see what comes out of this.
For
so.
sure.
I honestly, by them buying something like Twitch, I wouldn't be surprised because, you know, like that's the thing is that YouTube was super big on the internet.
Yeah.
Twitch then became like the next big thing. I wouldn't be surprised if the next big thing and like the next big like internet gold rush will be game creation.
Oh,
it
yeah.
would be like who puts out the best game, you know, this many downloads and you get this type of amount per download kind of thing with like a very substantial.
Which is just really exciting for players in general because
Yeah.
that's just going to bring more possibilities. Like, there's no telling what people could make.
Exactly.
really.
And it's going to bring like huge games too. Like
Yeah.
not small little games where they run off of like freeware and things like that
Yeah, yeah.
off the internet just for like smaller developers. Like they're going to run like these huge massive games, and I'm super excited for this. And then the other thing too is I'm also excited about their terms and conditions that they put in here.
Yes.
So, one of the clauses, I want to say it's 5.7 or 15.7 or something like that, basically states that you can't use their engine for any militaristic uses or space travel or automated cars or anything like that, except for the event of a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Which is coming.
Yeah. Everybody knows the zombie apocalypse is coming.
It's true.
Basically, here's the thing that comes about the zombie apocalypse. It can only be used for this thing as long as the virus is transmitted from biting.
Yeah, like it has to
Or
be
bodily fluids from a zombie.
Yeah, it cannot be something that's injected.
Yeah, it can't be injected or it can't start viral that starts the zombie apocalypse or anything. It can only be used once the
My
virus is spread from biting.
Favorite part about that is they threw this in there. But even if they hadn't thrown this in there, who's going to be around to enforce this in the event of a zombie apocalypse anyway?
Amazon. They're going to come down. The Amazon police are going to come down. They're gonna
Amazon
knock on your
survives
door.
through the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah,
Hey.
or Google. Have you guys seen the purchases that Google has done recently?
Yeah.
AI on top of AI, all military,
Right.
freaking robotics out the wazoo, all military, and they started buying up like certain plots of land just in the middle of nowhere of every country.
Google knows something we don't, man.
Dude,
Hashtag
I'm
New World Order.
terrified.
New World Order, Illuminati confirmed.
Oh, God. Like, I am honestly terrified because Skynet will probably be a thing and it will be called Google. And it will be called Google.
Brilliant. Yeah. That's the other thing, too, we could talk about. Google is supposedly jumping into the VR market.
Oh,
but their
really?
VR machines supposed to be
Made
one
out
of the
of
most...
cardboard?
No, like a legit VR headset.
Okay,
And
okay.
it's supposed to have, it's supposed to be the most powerful one out there, and it's supposed to have its own computing power in it, so you don't have to have high-end gaming machines to be able to run VR, which is going to be huge. Like, if that
Okay.
happens, that's amazing
So
because,
it's its own self-contained thing? You don't have to have like a...
you have to have a computer, but it'll have a lot of its
Okay.
resources
So you don't have
directed
to
through
have
the
like
headset
as
itself.
strong of a computer.
Yeah.
You can run on a toaster.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
I want
Almost a toaster.
Yeah, you can run on a budget gaming machine, which is what I have, and a lot of us have, because I mean, not
I'm
everybody,
broke?
not all of us have $2,000 to spend on a God mode SLI 980 Ti.
Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me?
Because you bought a server board that costs more than probably your CPU.
No.
That's a yes. That's a yes.
That
no.
is a bold-faced lie.
That is a
i7
absolute lie.
79X.
Oh, okay. Because you bought a freaking i7. That's why. Because i7s cost like $1 million. So your entire
Are you
build is your
sure you
motherboard.
can't afford this $10 million?
No, I'm positive. I'm positive. I drive a Kia Soul. I'm positive. Bought it for the fuel economy.
Maybe he's saving up all his money from the fuel economy to buy the Dying Light.
Maybe.
You caught
John.
me. You caught me. I was teaming up with Kanye West too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
To be your Kanye best.
You know it.
Man, they're not gonna stop today.
Nope. And they
all right.
won't stop.
Well, you know what? Since we're on zombie kind of subject anyway, there was something last week. I can cover this real quick. H1Z1.
Okay.
Which was I listed it in one of my top games of
Yeah.
2015.
Yeah.
You know, it's been in early release, and you could buy the game. It was $20. You could buy it.
Mhm.
The game has two core modes. There's the Battle Royale mode, which is what I
Yeah.
described, which
The
is
fun mode.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
throws you
which
in
is crazy.
multiplayer, and it's like the Hunger Games sort of thing. It
Yeah.
forces you
Yeah.
together, and you kill everyone and try to be the last one alive. And then there's sort of like a single player type, but it's kind of MOBA-y, I guess.
Like a little DayZ kind of bit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
you're running around trying to survive. There's zombies everywhere. There are other people that can either attack you or you can be friendly,
Okay.
et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
It was just recently announced that it was actually, when it goes full release on February 17th, I want to say,
So
they're
next week.
going to split that up into two games.
Oh.
$20 a piece.
Okay, so in other words, if you're looking at it by now,
Exactly. If you buy it before February 17th, you will get both games.
well, my birthday's coming up. My girlfriend doesn't know what to get me, so excuse me.
So $20 right now, get both games, or wait.
Or
a
wait
week
and get
spend $40.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The big thing about this too is that earlier they had gone on record saying that they were considering making it free to play when it went full release.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you went a full 180 from free to play to splitting it into two games, $20 a piece, and basically doubling
Yeah.
the price.
So basically, what you're telling me is that I buy the Battle Royale version of the game, and then I just buy DayZ. Because
Essentially.
DayZ is better than H1Z1. In my personal opinion, DayZ is better than H1Z1.
Honestly, the Battle Royale is probably the only
But
mode I really play on it anyway.
That's the saving grace for H1Z1 for me, is
Yeah.
the fact that the Battle Royale mode is fantastic, and it separates it from every other game, but it has nothing to do with zombies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing that I don't like. I wish there were zombies incorporated in it just to add that next level. of,
Right.
like-
And I mean, that's something they could possibly look at. I think other than money, one of the main reasons that they wanted to split the games was they probably wanted to be able to focus on them separately as far as patches and improvements go.
Yeah. That's
makes sense.
That's good. I can see dedicate half your resource to one game and half your resource to the other
Exactly.
game.
At least I hope that's what it was.
That's probably how it's gonna go down, because I mean that to me that makes sense, and I wouldn't mind, like, that makes sense to me. Like, do you want the MOBA part or do you want the part that you actually play? That's what like games like Call of Duty and things should do.
Right.
Honestly, they did it that whole split thing doesn't make me mad.
Uh-huh.
Because you get to choose which game you want to play.
Yeah.
So you only play Battle Royale, you don't need to buy the other game.
Yeah.
Like, so that's I don't mind that. I like that.
It might honestly make it. I mean, it could possibly make it a little smoother to run on lower end computers too, because it's just less of a massive file that you're trying to run essentially.
Exactly, and you don't have to download half the game.
Yeah.
So I like it. That doesn't bother me. That's what multiplayer games should do if they're multiplayer and story mode.
Yeah.
You should just like if it's a multiplayer only game, $20 is perfect. You know, you spend $20 on the multiplayer. And that's fine with me, especially if it's a multiplayer only game. It should be $20, and then you add a $30 DLC or a $20 DLC. Right?
Like that's how CS:GO is pretty much.
Yeah,
like in a nutshell, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could buy the $20 like expansion pass to get all the community maps and everything, and then you spend $10 on the game.
Yeah, it's
right?
like 15, I think, normally, but it goes on sale constantly.
Yeah, Steam has a sale every
Actually,
5 minutes. So.
right now, Steam has a bundle package that goes off tonight.
Yeah.
And it's every Valve game.
That's right, yeah.
For $25. I know because I just bought it. It literally went, like, my library went from 8 games to 33.
Yeah.
Wow. Your Steam library is so pathetic.
I know.
I have 238 games.
Well, it's because nothing is downloaded.
It's only as big as it is because of Humble Bundle, though.
Yeah. That's how many of those games do I play? Probably 10. But I could say I have 232 games.
But, and you know, I do want to say, if you're just listening to the thing about H1Z1 and it does bother you, buy it before the 17th.
Yeah, seriously.
Right?
And then you'll
Spend
just
$20
grandfather
and
in.
then you have, you know, what's essentially $40 worth of games.
Yeah, and then you'll just grandfather into that whole thing. That's
exactly.
worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to go into the break here. We'll catch you guys after the break. We're probably going to talk a little bit about no Assassin's Creed, how your gaming habits change as you grow older. Why is this thing not working? And probably the Witness speedrun, where the guy took an hour-long break to go eat food.
Food is important, man.
Catch you guys after that break. Hey guys, welcome back to the Press Start podcast, where we talk about video games and we ramble about stuff that's not video games for about 90% of our show. So let's talk a little bit. Confirmed today, or within the past couple hours or couple days, no Assassin's Creed this year.
Right.
The rumors were right. No Assassin's Creed. And I like that. I
yeah.
am happy there's no Assassin's Creed.
When we talked about it before, I said I'm glad. You know, I'd rather them take some time and put some real quality effort into this game.
Yeah. It's still up for grabs. You could buy the Assassin's Creed Chronicles, the side-scrolling mobile games, but that have made PC ports and Xbox One ports and things like that. They're pretty fun. You could beat them in a couple hours if you need your Assassin's Creed fix. The Assassin's Creed games are always on sale, so you can pick that one of those up. But really, the question still stands, though: are they going to release an anniversary pack where it's all the past games, all the old games remastered and things like that this year?
Honestly,
they haven't confirmed that yet. So.
It wouldn't surprise me if they did, just to try to make up for not having the income from making a new game.
Yeah. And just to kind of keep the hype up. You know,
exactly.
Don't lose their crowd.
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't be too upset if they said, "Hey, look, here's an anniversary version."
Yeah,
you know,
I wouldn't mind seeing Ezio in HD.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, because you know he's not a man whore at all.
No,
Ezio.
Ezio. I love Ezio. He's my favorite guy. He's the only reason why Assassin's Creed was good.
He works with Da Vinci. Yeah,
of course. You know, all the games up till Brotherhood were my favorite. So.
I need to get, you know,
Altair, Ezio and Altair were the two best assassins. I don't care.
I would consider buying the anniversary pack just because I need to get into Assassin's Creed. I played the first couple of them and then just never really went on past that, you know.
Yeah.
Like I have Assassin's Creed 3 and that was where I stopped. I haven't even finished it.
Assassin's Creed 3 was terrible.
Yeah.
It was not good. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag was really fun, but that's
because
Pirates of the Caribbean and
because you had boats.
Yeah.
You get to shoot stuff like in a boat.
That's
it.
That game was essentially Boats and Hoes, the video game.
Yeah, it literally was.
That's all that game was. So let's segue in here. Sorry, I'm trying to look for a song to close our show. Let's
So professional.
I'm so bad.
So professional.
Let's go. Let's talk about the Witness speedrun here.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
So apparently a guy beat the Witness in 3 hours, 16 minutes, and 52 seconds, I want to say. If you guys don't know what the Witness is, that's that one single island open world puzzle game.
Yeah.
That is
crazy
infuriating and frustrating.
And he not only beat it, he 100%ed the game.
Yeah, 100%. Which, I mean, I guess that's up for grabs because there's no way to tell that you 100%ed it in the game itself.
Oh, okay.
You just gotta, I guess, know that all the puzzles have been completed, and somebody's gotta
Word.
make sure all of them are completed.
Uh-huh.
But here's the best part about it, right? He could have cut 56 minutes off his time, but he decided that he was just gonna stop and go get food in between because, nobody's gonna beat his record for a while.
Hey, man's got to eat. I mean,
Yeah, you get hungry, you gotta make yourself some food.
speed running these games, you work up an appetite.
Yeah, especially 100%, man. Ooh, that's
exhausting
a good workout
stuff.
right there. Especially on a brain game like The Witness that breaks your mind every 5 seconds.
I just don't understand how, like, obviously you put a lot of effort.
Yeah.
When did
into
this game
speed
come
run.
out? Yeah, when did
a couple months ago,
Oh,
January.
so I'm just really behind.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it's
Like I knew about it maybe like 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
maybe like a month and a half. But I was like,
have you ever played the Talos Principle?
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically the Talos Principle,
Right.
but less artistic and more polygons.
Yeah, I saw like a little bit of like the trailer and a little bit of the gameplay and
Yeah.
stuff. Okay.
That's why I wasn't really intrigued with it and didn't find a need because I had played the Talos Principle, which is pretty much the exact same game. I like the Talos Principle better because there's dialogue and actual story.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
not just, hey, you're on an island, figure out some puzzles, Like,
Uh-huh.
I mean, The Witness is cool because it's like you figure it out as you go, and it's a very artsy-fartsy kind of game, while challenging you to puzzles and keeping you intrigued. But
Yeah.
I played the Talos Principle, and I thought the Talos Principle looked a lot better and was a lot more fun than what I saw with The Witness. I mean, granted, I never played it, but I'm not one into those, like, no story, no tutorial, drop you in, you get easy puzzles to harder puzzles, I'm
Right.
not a big fan of those. They're just, I mean, the only reason why Portal was a savior for me in that genre is because Portal was funny. And you
Yeah.
had
Portal did
GLaDOS,
have the
but,
comic element
like,
to help it out.
Again, like Talos Principle and everything, like, you didn't have that comedy and you had to stop and read computers and things like
Right.
that. It's like, that's boring.
Uh-huh.
Like, Portal was fun because it was challenging, but it had humor in it, and it's a Valve game, so everybody buys it.
It's true.
So
Yeah.
it has hype all over it. But, so that's what
I mean, it just makes me
think of
laugh
it.
that like this guy put all this effort into this speed run to get
Yeah.
the world record, etc. And then he goes, you know what? I'm gonna take a 56-minute break to go get some food.
I know. It's fantastic.
It's just one of those
It's
ridiculous
unheard
things,
of.
really. Yeah.
So segueing through strategy games, true story, guys. You know how there's the common misconception that only old people play strategy games?
Uh-huh.
It's actually equal across the board. All ages enjoy strategy games. And
define
actually-
old people as they were trying to
Yeah.
Like they were saying, like people, like once you get past like your 20s and 30s, like
Okay.
old people, as in like old gamers,
Okay.
like because like us now, we have relatively a lot of time to play games, but as you get older and you start having kids and a more like steady job and things like that, you less and less you want to play like shooty games and action-packed games. You're like,
Right.
all right, I'm gonna sit down, do a strategy game, kind of get relaxed. That was the common misconception. Not true. Everybody loves strategy games, and XCOM is one of those big proofs that everybody loves strategy games.
except for John.
Yeah,
Dude, I don't do turn based. I
don't either.
couldn't like
Turn-based is annoying.
like I watched XCOM 2 gameplay and just couldn't do it. Like I couldn't even watch it. I just was that annoyed.
Yeah,
I normally don't. There's just something about XCOM that just draws me into it, though.
I think the part about XCOM that I really like is the whole base building thing on top of the whole strategy base, and the
Which-
story's really good.
the
and
base building is almost the part that stresses me out the most because I'm like, what's the best way to build? What's the best thing to upgrade
when
here?
when in fact it doesn't 100% matter, but it does.
It does and it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and if I wanted the stress about worrying about builds, I'd play League of Legends.
Oh God. Don't
Oh,
get me
speaking
started
of
on
League of Legends,
Oh,
they're
that
getting
was
rid
fun.
of Dominion.
Yeah,
My
you didn't.
favorite game mode.
Dude, no one played it. You were the only one.
I didn't even
I
know what Dominion
but
was.
I'd sit through the 15-minute
It-
load time.
to me,
To
literally.
find 8 people, and then the one guy that's like, you get like 7 people loaded, or 9 people loaded, and the 10th
then
guy's
the-
like, nah, decline.
Yeah,
And,
they're like, why are you even in this?
and then you wait another 10 minutes for one person. to show
Yeah.
up
And
to
you
play
guys
Dominion.
learned the other night how new I am at League of Legends.
Oh, dude, actually, that was a lot of fun. You can definitely pull your own weight. That's
well,
for
you
sure.
see,
I'm gonna,
I was
I'm gonna
really-
play support with you next
I
time.
was
man.
really quiet while we were playing because all my energy was being focused into trying to
That's
not
fine.
die.
We were over playing on like the other side of the map, just derping around.
and you're like super focused.
and I'm like,
starting to
I'm gonna
play.
get this. I'm gonna kill this bot, and I'm not gonna
Yeah.
die.
And then Nate died like
then
6
Nate
times
died.
over.
I died 6 times, but that was as Azir, and Azir sucks. But I died 2 times playing Jhin, and I was super god mode. I was sniping people left and right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Overall,
So
it
that's
was a pretty fun introduction to League for me.
Yeah,
could
League of
get into
Legends
it.
is fun, and it'll waste your time, and you're a terrible human being for playing League of Legends, but that's okay, because I play it too.
yeah. Day in and day out. Like,
Day
I
in and day
literally,
out. I'm a
when I am
I'm
done
a
with
touch.
this, going to.
Yeah, I am too. We should all play.
All right.
Yeah, let's play some.
We'll see.
Okay.
I got a
think about
homie
it.
that wants to play too.
I'll play some League.
All right, I'm down.
I need some IP. So I guess that's it. Holy crap, we actually finished everything before the show ended.
What?
Yeah, that's showing you
That-
how.
that is
no,
nice.
we didn't. No,
No, we have
didn't.
habit.
No, we didn't.
Oh my God. Okay, we have a minute and 15.
Guess what,
Let's
guys?
do it. Let's power.
You remember how Guitar Hero and Band Hero and everything else?
Band
Or
Hero?
Rock Band. I'm sorry, Band Hero was the really cheap knockoff on the Wii. But you know how Rock Band's coming
Came
back?
with the banjo.
Hey,
Ding, 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 ding,
hey,
ding.
hey, guess what? They didn't come back. The music genre's dead. They
Yeah.
suck. That
The
nobody
hype
likes
is over.
those games.
I'll admit, I was so into Guitar Hero when it first came out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guitar Hero is legitimately probably the reason that I started learning to play the actual guitar.
I was. But you know what Guitar Hero is going to turn into? It's going to turn into all those sad, like, 2005 kids. Hey, only 2005 kids will remember. And
Oh,
it's like
God.
a Guitar Hero guitar.
You know, I had hope for the new Guitar Hero. They changed some things up. The controller
Yeah.
was different.
I don't know.
It
I
just
like
didn't.
I like the Rock Band better than Guitar Hero.
What
Just
about
because
that
Rock Band has-
Rocksmith? Did you guys?
That's cool.
That
is
was cool.
I
Where you
have
plug it in,
Rocksmith, and I play.
and you plug it into
I play
like
that
the actual.
all the time. That's a lot of fun.
That is like the only true music thing. But like, I mean, that's for musicians and people who want to learn guitar. It's not like fun Guitar Hero. Hey, let's come over and play Guitar Hero. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, let me click on 5
I don't.
buttons.
Yeah, and if I play guitar with my friends, it's like Guitar Hero 3. Like, and even then, it's like,
Right.
So, I
You
guess.
know, the sad memorial service for the music games.
That was bad. That you were starting to like segue into Star Wars.
No, I'm not even.
No, 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 no.
Hey, Battlefront still expensive.
Yes.
So I guess we're gonna close our show, guys. Don't go away. John and Joe show is up next.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna do nothing, and
Well, we're just gonna hand it off.
You're
if
gonna-
the
you're-
shadows ever come.
you're
I
gonna
don't
derp
see any
around the
shadows.
entire.
I don't see any shadows either.
You're gonna show up 5
You guys
minutes
are gonna
late
have to
because
figure out
that's
something to
that
actually
I
do
know.
for your show.
I know.
Just talking music. When in doubt, just do what we
Yeah.
do on this show.
I know.
BS your way through it. BS your way through an hour-long
Just get
show.
at your Kanye best.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yourself to the Kanye test.
But I didn't have a Kanye rest, so I'm SOL.
but are you gonna have a Kanye nest
Oh.
to take a Kanye
All right.
rest?
Well, on that note,
On that note,
And on
we'll
that
see you guys
bombshell.
next Friday
that's the day we do
at
this.
7 o'clock. Yeah, enjoy.
Subscribe to the Facebook page or the Facebook page, the YouTube page.
Yeah.
Like the Facebook page too if you haven't already.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Subscribe to the YouTube and watch our videos.
And there'll be
All right.
links in the YouTube thing, right?
Yes.
If
sure.
there isn't, there will be
Yeah,
now.
And,
Yep.
we're also on SoundCloud now too.
Oh, we're on SoundCloud. Cool.
I'm sending
don't
our
know
thing
how
to
to
Alicia. Follow the University Pulse on SoundCloud,
Oh,
and you
that-
can
right,
download
right.
all of our podcasts for free. Listen to them
Just
on the
because
go.
you could never get sick of the sound of our voices, I'm sure.
Yeah, fall
I
asleep
mean-
to our voices. Soothe your children. Your screaming children
Screaming
with our
about video
voices.
games.
I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry that we ever made this show, but hey, guess what? We have fun, and that's all that matters. When I go to edit this, I can tell you guys. When I go to edit this, there's like times when I have to stop and I just crack. I'm like, we're so stupid, but it's so funny anyways. It's great. So we'll see you guys next Friday at 7 o'clock. This has been the Press Start Podcast. I'm Nate,
I'm DJ.
And I'm John.
and we'll see you guys next week.
Toodaloo.
Later.